Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the third-ranked team, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the third-ranked team, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Makes a start with the next drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job. there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Hands off to the left. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll toss it to the right side. Tackle, but first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Here comes a handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Finds his man. It's Smith. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Hard running through a tackle. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
First down here for this offense. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Breaks into the clear. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Getting set. Here's second down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Three guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff again. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. The Knights come to the line to run the hurry up.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's York. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, UCF 7, Florida Atlantic 0.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Touchdown, Owls. This quarterback on fire today. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield. Second down, looking to throw it. He eludes the rush.
doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Coverage team brings down the returner.
And your UCF Nuts will take over first and
10. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up. It's a toss play to the right. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
The Knights have first and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's York. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they catch him? So great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Play action here on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. The timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half.
Well, that's mano a mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Makes a quick catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, FAU. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts from inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, nice.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Empty backfield now as they go for two. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll make it into the end zone. That conversion will give them a 1-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Turn starts inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First and 10 play coming up. Takes the handoff again. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Handing off on the draw play. That one moves the ball across the 40. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And looking for a big play here. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down. And now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Number 10, set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. UCF offense back out on the field now. We get the second half started with a running play. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to throw. It's York. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
When the tackle is made, the screen pass there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Pass complete. It's second down now. He hands it off from the gun. The Knights are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize in any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Knights pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's contact on the throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Knights will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Dropping back. It's York. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Knights come to the line in a hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
The Knights line up with a 1st and goal. QB decides to keep it here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's complete downfield. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
Passive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to run behind the big left tackle. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Defense showing blitz here. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll be brought down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, UCF 22, Florida Atlantic 20.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the catch, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Now, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
The Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's a run to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Knights. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a long run for the touchdown. Oh, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Back to pass. It's York. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, but he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Now here's the toss play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Owls. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he is stopped short. The 2-point drive fails. They can't cut this lead further.
UCF 30. On Atlantic 26.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to advance on the football.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The short completion of the tight end. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. They're going to run it here. Fights off a defender. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The defense showing blitz here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Tries to get it to the running back. The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. The pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's York. Throws it to the right. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up 3rd down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, UCF.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What if they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The two-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. UCF 44.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
32.
Bringing it out. It's Richardson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your UCF Knights will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Scanning the field. It's York. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, fourth down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. Gotta wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. That's caught. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Second down after that completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that turnover will finish the